Welcome back, everyone, for episode 2 of my little Timberborn colony, Romanville, named after my best buddy and companion, Roman. That is my little Jack Russell Terrier. All right, so we left off in a bit of a pickle, I think. Yeah, look, we got up to about 22 beavers, and I was too busy focusing on this little setup I was building down here to kind of split up the bad water from the good water in the hopes that I can kind of just bring a little bit less toxicity down this way. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. We are going to need to repopulate. And by doing that, I'm going to need to get some more berries, I think. Yeah, we need a lot more berries. So I think we could probably also use all of this area for berries as well. So let's do that. Blueberries there. And we got over here. We're going to do blueberries the whole way. We're just about to hit day 3 on cycle 4. So we've pretty much got a full cycle ahead of us, which is good. And we've also got our incomplete medium water tank waiting as well. I'm also wondering too if I built like a high dam here, if that would help. Maybe we should. Let's do that. I'm going to put a couple of levees in right across, and then we're just going to put that level. Yep. We're just going to put some dams across as well. We really need to get some more beavers happening. How far are these guys got to go? Okay. All right. Well, we should be getting one soon. Little baby beaver soon. We might actually, we've only got one worker in there too. All right. Let's take this down to one worker for now, and we don't really need, we're going to pause this forester so he can go work elsewhere. All right. The breeding pods are fully stocked, so we should start seeing a little bit of a growth in the population again soon. I still can't believe I did that. This is my issue. Like, I get really carried away with these little builds, and I suppose in the past when I have played this, I haven't really had to worry about resources too much. I was basically just focusing on all the cool things I could build. But now, especially since I'm playing this game now for YouTube, I kind of want to do it properly. But look, we've got a lot of trees, so we shouldn't have any shortage of wood in the future. And our forester is planting way more berries as well. So we're not going to have a shortage of berries. We're also going to delete this path so that we can just plant a few more. We want to plant a few more kohlrabi. Water is filling up. So we've got 130 water, 113 wood, and 15 berries. All right. Oh, we've got 2 babies, 2 little baby beavers. So it shouldn't be too long before we start to see a little bit of a boost and we can get some of these jobs filled, because right now we've got a lot happening that is currently needing some workers. We've got 4 baby beavers. Oh, the water has risen. And look, he was able to plant in that spot too. Okay, so that did help us out a little bit there. And we've got more greenery over here, so we can even plant more pine. And no berries down here, so we're just going to pause that for now. Oh, damn it, our dam is nearly in. All right, that did actually work at raising the water. And then we've got this kind of little siphon happening down here. We don't need this berry storage anymore, so I might actually delete these and get the resources back from them. They're going to pick them up straight away, and we will plant some more kohlrabi as well, because why not? And we can plant one there too. I feel like I want to make some mangrove plants in here. Where are they? It just means that when we have a bad tide that they might die off. Maybe we should do it anyway. We can always replant. Right, so first things first, let's build some stairs like here. And let's just like, I don't know, just throw a path in there for now and see what happens if the forester will let us plant down there once we build the stairs. I'm getting impatient. I really just want things to just move along a bit faster than what they are. Gosh, they eat a lot, don't they? It's like we've got all these kohlrabis here and we've only got 2 berries. Like, how much are you guys eating? The fermenter needs some soy. We could get some soybeans happening. It might be a good idea. You know what? Because we can do it over this side. We're going to put it right there, right on the edge. And then we'll do a little pathway. This map is actually a little tough because everything is high. So I need to actually get water up here to be able to use this land. All right, we've got 10 adult beavers. How far are we on that? I want to pause this guy for a minute because I don't want a repeat of what happened last time. But we are going to need to get another farmhouse And I think we need to plant it down here. Another farmhouse, and I think I'm just gonna put it there because we really can't use that land for now anyway. And I want to plant cassavas, so I wanted to mark that out, and then we can go and do all of this area. All right, nothing for you to do. Bugger off. Go do something else for now. And I want you to prioritize cassavas. What did you have in there? Gears. That was a bit ambitious there, but you know what? We can actually use these small. Oh, that's okay. We can do it here. Look, 1, 2, and then we'll do the other one. And this way, all 3 of these can have cassava in it. A cassava? It is. Probably a bit ambitious with the storage space. You know what? Yeah, let's just leave it at 2 for now. We do have a drought approaching. I'd really like to get this super high priority. Great, we've got some logs back in production, and we even have some gears happening. Okay, look, we can even get some mangroves from here. Could probably delete that pathway and make all of that mangroves. We've got a little guy planting some mangroves, so we can even harvest mangrove fruits. Oh, this is going to be built in no time. 1 more gear, and then they can finish building this tank. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That has literally felt like the biggest mission. Only 1.5 days till the next drought. That's okay. Droughts I can handle. Bad tide is going to be a problem. It's going to be a big problem. But we just need to make sure we have enough resources by then to tough it out. And we do. We've got some mango. Oh, and it's up. It is up. So let's empty the water. We'll leave that one. Okay, so let's pause another breeding pod because we're running out of food again. These are empty. So let's demolish. We'll get some wood back for that. The drought has started. Stop freaking out, Josh. We could move the science buildings there. I think we will. Gonna be a little bit aesthetic with it. And here, and here, and here, and here. But once they are built, well, actually they're not in use. So let's delete them. And we'll delete these planks. I mean, these paths. And we can use this space for more kohlrabi. These would be working better if they were in deep water. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to move them. We should be able to get more water because it is just not doing enough down here. Where it's deeper, we'll be able to have access to more water. So, and that'll actually free up a little bit more space down here as well. We're going to put a deep water pump right there, another one right there. Then we're going to put a medium-sized tank that's going to hold water. Once they're up and running, we'll delete these. So we could use these resources now. Only 9. I want to wait till it's built. All right, the drought is ended. We're starting cycle 5. Watching the water fill back up. Come on, down you come. Create that beautiful waterfall. There it is, coming from the bottom up like all normal waterfalls do. Wrong with that bit. There it is. I'm just waiting for the water down the bottom to rise up to the top. No, doesn't want to? Okay. All right, we have one up and running. I'm going to delete one of these. Demolish you. Get out of there. Take those resources as well. How are we going? Okay, science is back up and running. And well-being. What do we got? Yeah, I forgot about these things. Okay, all right. Have we got any free space anywhere? Let's one there, and let's another one there, and another one there. You know what? We'll even put another grindstone over here. I'm a little bit happy. All right, we've got another water pump happening. Let's demolish this and get rid of all of that. I'm feeling confident. Look, we've 15 beavers. We've got 25 food, over 200 water, and over 200 logs. So we've got a well-being of 7. So we're happy about that. We do need to get some wet fur happening as well. So maybe that's what we could do along here. This is a double shower. Let's do a double shower. Unlock it. And let's put what you in. Move this over a little bit and do that. All of that, reconnect it. Yeah, and of course, probably already know I'm going to put berries in there. Do I dare start attempting this again? I think we should. You know what we should do? We should let's just make it mid priority.
Computer says no.
We had a game crash. My computer crashed, and I didn't realize for a little while. So I'll show you guys what I have done since then. We're currently at 15 beavers, 2 little baby beavers. I've got a whole heap of trees growing over here, a whole heap of kohlrabis over here. I moved the water pumps up here because they are deep water pumps, and I failed to realize in the beginning that the further down that these pumps go, the more water we're going to have. Also, currently moving the water storage over there as well. Got a couple of little double showers in there, and I think that's all the important stuff. Yeah. All right. Let's continue, shall we? I'm trying to remember what I was doing. All right. So we've built a little dam across there. So we've got a little bit more hydration in this area as well. And even was able to extend some of the trees down, which was good. But I really need to get, I need to get down here. I need to get down here, I think. Or even actually, we could start building over here. There's all this unutilized space over here. So let's do that. Am I ready for that yet? 200 water. Maybe, you know what I want to do? I want to focus on getting some gears happening so that we can finish building this water tank. I think that's the plan. The main plan right now. I want to install medical beds. I'm just going to put 2 medical beds in here. And what else have we got? We have a fermenter, but we can't use it just yet because we don't have enough beavers. Ah, okay. We have 1 beaver. So maybe we can actually unpause this and get Binjin in there. So he's going to make some gears, and then we'll get this water storage built. I'm actually going to increase that to high priority, and I'd like to get up. I could actually make all my industrial stuff up there. It is really far away. It would be better to put it down here. But we have 1 gear. Great news. And I've actually forgotten to put a path connection there, so maybe that they'll continue to build that as well. We have got a fair amount of wood. We're okay on the food, and we have a lot of berries. I want to pause something so that I can get another worker in the lumber mill, make more planks. And we've only got one worker there too. Oh gosh, okay. So our hospital bed's in. We got 1 little guy in there. He's resting. Who is it? Vinjin, what happened, mate? All right, well, you rest up. You rest up and get better. And then once you're better, back to work. The joys of dictatorship. Day 8 has begun. We have 4 gears, 21 planks, and Rajama is 75% grown. So we'll be able to get that little beaver to work soon. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to make this work for us. I really liked the look of this map at the start, but like, I'm really pressed for space. Could actually just run the bad water down this way. That is a big job. It's a big job. Actually, you know what would be better? Connecting this bridge. Why didn't I even think of that? If we can connect this bridge, then we can just run this bad water straight off the map, off the side here. Okay. All right. Begin day 10. Come on, little guys. We're going to get some more food from the cassavas. We're going to make fermented cassavas. So hopefully that just helps with the food situation a little bit more. So we're nearly halfway for the gears. We have all the planks. And then once that medium tank is built, I'm going to empty this tank and demolish it. We can use that space for something else. Oh, we're going to have to build another house soon too. Does it look like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's not going to work. We could build another one. No, we can't do it there. About right in there. We'll be stepping off into the water. Look, one homeless beaver right now is okay. We can handle that. And we have a beaver that needs a job. Thank goodness. We're getting back in the science, I think. All right, day 12. Good. All right, so let's build 1, 2, and we're going to put berries in these ones. How's our water tank going? Slow. I guess that's like one issue. It's a minor issue I have with this game is like it requires patience, and I just sometimes I have it, and right now I don't, because I feel like I've been here like trying to just get this colony off the ground for a while. I really want to get up to that metal there. Yeah, see, that's not going to work either. Okay, get rid of that. So we're going to need, not going to work. That will work there. A double there. Another double right there. And right there. Single. Okay, actually, delete those. We'll do it the opposite way, so they don't have to walk as far. And we'll just connect a little pathway. And then I guess we need to do the same for this. There's single, there's stairs, and put that there, put that. We've got a little pathway happening across. All right, 4 more gears to go, 3 more gears to go. We're gonna do it very soon. And we have all of a sudden, just by starting to ferment those cassavas, we've boosted the food right up. So that is great. Are we going? Are we up to 18? 2 more. All right, let's watch the beavers have a little party up in here over the bonfire. They need a bar. I feel like they need a bar. They have some cocktails, some whiskey and coke. That's what they need. Or maybe that was the problem with human society. These guys are pure, you know? Berries, vegetables, no meat. Oh, we have a drought approaching. That's okay. We are prepared for the droughts. I'm not worried about the droughts. One more gear. Who's got the gear? There's got to be a gear somewhere. Have you got it? Are you going to build it? Yes, that's so good. Let's empty this. And then once that's empty, we'll delete it, take the resources and use it, use the space. I haven't figured out what for yet, but we'll have a little bit of space there. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to keep going with this. I want this done because now that we have food and water, I feel like I don't have to worry so much. Right, nearly 2 days till the drought starts and a beaver that needs a job. That's fine. You can go in there. A very easy job. You just sit at the top of your tower and pretty much do nothing. Tina's next in line to grow up. And then we're going to use that beaver to add a third worker in the district center. We empty? We're empty. Let's delete it. Let's pick up those resources. Highest of priorities. So now I feel like we can start building some other things. The showers are in as well. All right, they're happy. Look, we've got a overall well-being of 8. So we're on the rise. Okay, it's time to build another house. 5 homeless beavers. I think we'll just continue with a small one for now. Yeah, I think that's the go. And we'll get rid of those. And we're going to put a pathway right there. We might even connect it up. Need this too. Okay, the drought is going to start tomorrow. Are we prepared? Yep, we've got 250 water, 375 wood, and over 300, well, now just under 300 food. So I think we're going to be okay. I'm not too concerned. Level 10. All right, level 10, population well-being. They're happy. They're getting happier. And all of that's about to change because the drought's going to start and they're going to get hungry because all the food is going to die. Here it goes. Oh, well. It's only, oh, it's for 7 days. I'm going to have to get an engine happening. To get the engine or the gravity battery, we need to get metal happening. So I'm going to unlock this and I'm going to put one up there for now. And I'm going to do the storage. I think it's the pile, large industrial pile. That's for scrap. Yep. Okay. We can fit it there. And that will be for scrap metal. But my little experiment is coming along. Now, if I did put a path way down here, they might go from both sides. Could even put a pathway around once they build that up. Let's see if they go around once they build that up. A little pathway in there. 5.5 days left of the drought. We're doing okay. It's probably going to get a bit grim towards the end. I wonder if it would be worth building another log storage. I'm going to build another log storage. So if we face it this way, and we can also delete this, and we put one there, get rid of this. We don't need that. And have one there, all there. And then when that's gone, we'll be able to put theirs. Yeah, that'll work nicely. 4.5 days left of the drought. Oh, they are using the little path to go around. Okay. Why? How are you stranded? How did that even happen? Okay. That's really annoying. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna build some stairs, and out of there, and we're going to make these high priority. We will save you. Don't worry. You just hang out over there. Food's still good. Wood is good. We have a jobless beaver. We're up to 20 beavers and we're managing. I think last time we got up this high, we just collapsed. We saw a complete collapse of the colony and that's done. All right. Beaver rescued. You can go home and have a little rest. I will allow it. Oh, they're going to use those. Okay. That's cool. Please don't trap any beavers in there because if once that bad water comes out, yeah, you know what? I don't like it. I'm going to delete it right now. 3.5 days left of the drought. We're doing okay. The water is starting to get a bit low in here, but that's okay. We've only got one pump running, so it's not draining. It's not draining very quickly. So, oh, the house is built too. I didn't even notice. So distracted. All right. 3 days left of the drought. I think we're going to be okay. Got a lot of berries. We've got well, I mean, considering this has been empty for a long time, I'm pretty happy to see that we're actually using that storage space now. Someone left a little box of berries down there. What's going on? Did you just drop your little crate of berries? I'm really curious to see if this works. I really hope it does because it would be good to just get a little bit more hydration down this area. All right, they've gotten rid of that tree over there, so we can actually put this platform in, single platform, connect it up. And so we've got a fair bit happening over here now. And 4 beavers without a job. So I'm actually going to build another lumberjack here. So we'll have 3 lumberjacks going. We can give an extra worker in the farmhouse and I might even get another science hut happening. We've only got just under 2 days left of the drought. So I think we're going to be all right. I don't think we're going to get this completed before the drought ends, but we'll get a little sneak peek on how it's going to work. I just hope that it doesn't cause any flooding or anything once the bad water starts coming back out. All right, sun is setting. Beavers are knocking off work. It's time for them to go and have some social activities and then go to bed. They've done a pretty good job down here. They got it built in a decent amount of time. All right, drought is over. Water's going to come out and we're going to watch the waterfall raise up from the bottom. All right, yeah, see, it comes up from the bottom. I love it. All right, we can actually get this water pump happening again. And pretty soon we're going to see the water flow out through here and, oh, it's happening. There we go. We're back in business. So we're going to start making planks and cogs. Our cogs, right? Is same. But you know what? It's actually working. Got a little bit of flooding down here at the moment, but that's okay. Beavers don't mind. I think we'll put another shower. I'll put another 2 showers. You know what? Now that they're done, I'm gonna make this the most important. We have 2 beavers that need a job, so I think we might even be able to a hauling post here. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna have to build another water pump. That is becoming evident. So we can actually utilize this space. Let's build some platforms in here. Might even do another 2. Because why not, you know? But it's really difficult to get these in. We go in. That's your home.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home?
Go in there. There we go. And then we're going to build the water pump right on top. I think this little plan of mine is going to work, actually. Look at how much more greenery I've got down here now. I'm going to just fast forward now because I really want to get this finished. I want to see what happens. It's probably not going to be anything hugely exciting. Oh no, it's okay. The water is just realigning. God, so close, so close. All right, they're going to sleep. Come on. This is my main focus. I'm just going to sit here and watch this until they do it. I think it's nearly done. Okay, is it going to sort itself back out? It is. Oh, yes, it's working. Like a tiered system. So bad water's coming out the bottom. So it's not like we don't really need to have that raised up for any reason right now. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. I mean, it doesn't look that great, but we've got some flooding. That is not ideal. Okay, let's delete that. Delete that. Will that sort it out? Yes. Okay, that's okay. I suppose we can leave it like that. What if we made these 2 dams as well? You know what? I think I might just leave it for now because it's working. It's working and it's not working. It just keeps flooding. I'm going to delete this. Let's delete that. See if that helps any. It does. Okay, I just want to see. Let's put a dam in there and see what happens. Let's delete this too and we'll make all of these dams. See if that changes anything. Oh, good. Our 3rd level of wood storage is done. They just need to finish the stairs. And then I think I want to get these happening next. All right. Day 8 of cycle 6. This is either going to work or it isn't. I could make both layers dams. I don't think it's going to work. It's quite temperamental, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? We're just going to see it through just to see what happens. It's in. Let's see. Yeah. It's just going to keep flooding, I think. That's so disappointing. Is it going to do it again or is it just going to like level out and be okay? Yeah. It's just going to keep doing it. I'm going to actually delete these 2 if that helps at all. Okay. That's the ticket. But it did work. Look, I've got a lot more greenery down here. It didn't. I think it was a big waste of time, to be perfectly honest. I have to just actually get far enough in the colony to get enough science to run this bad water straight off the map on this side. And we've got a lot of science happening now, so that's good. And we've got 7 beavers that need work. So we're going to get these happening. This is next. We can give some jobs away, and then we're going to get that science hut happening, and we should be cooking. I'm going to put another couple of water storages on this side. I'm going to put 2. We're going to have 4 haulers because once this is built, we're going to need a worker. I haven't even realized, look, we've got nearly 30 fully grown beavers and 5 babies, and we're managing. We're on a roll. I think we're going to be okay. And then once we get this, we can start getting some metal happening and then really start to, I want to get dynamite, really level out some of this area and get some healthy land I think that's really going to help everyone live and be happy. This is my little failed mission over here, but we're just going to keep it for now because it has kind of made this top area a little bit greener. So I'm going to say it was a half success. But hey, if you don't try it, how will you ever know? How will you ever learn? And that's what it's all about. Beaver colonies evolving and growing. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one.